513-729-4170, but don't do it for the next 2 weeks. They're in Greece. So things must be going well.
Yeah.
Okay, finally, she's been waiting
Straight
patiently.
lady.
Kelly Anderson. We have the racing school teacher.
Yes.
And now we have the racing grandmother.
And we have the racing school boy.
Why don't we just call him a baby? He's 12 years old.
Right.
No, because he's a teenager within the year.
I cannot wait
Crazy.
to see that car. But anyway, let's get with Kelly. Now, Kelly is a very young lady that got into racing rather late.
But nothing wrong with that. Amen. Give
That's
me
right.
five.
That's right, baby.
So, with that being said, I understand why Brittany did it because she's a school teacher.
An outlet.
Yeah, it was a stressor. I mean, she'll come into this room so stressed, I could thump her on her forehead and she'd shatter like crystal. By the time she leaves, she's yelling at me because she doesn't have more time. She wants more time.
I'm laughing and hit my head on the microphone.
What was your motivation?
I really had never had a hobby or a passion or anything. I became a health coach, started feeling good. My husband was going spectating. I went out and spectated, and I was like, I could totally do this.
Yeah, they're only going straight.
Yeah. So I fell in love. I went my first night on the track. I got a perfect reaction time. The fans, I just fell in love with the whole scene.
Is this scene in Irwindale? I'm redirecting us. Is that
Was it at
all at Irwindale?
That was all at Irwindale.
All right.
Absolutely. Irwindale. Love my home track.
So, okay,
Absolutely
so that
love
is your home track.
Yes.
Is that the only one you've ever raced on?
No, we've raced at Verona, Bakersfield, Fontana
Okay,
when it was
all right.
open. We've hit a few. But definitely Irwindale's our home track. And I thought about something you had asked me about the races. They have the bracket racing, summit racing.
Right.
I just don't do that right now.
No.
So they do have it. It's like once a month for
Okay,
about
so
9 months out of the season.
So why are you not in it?
Go ahead.
Well, she likes to go fast. And when you bracket race, you
can't
bumper,
go
Have
that-
to-
yeah, you
you
can't.
bumper race.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
the couple of times she has done it, she slowed down to
Too soon.
try to
Oh.
just barely beat
Yeah.
this person and wound up losing.
Yeah.
And
Just take
as
a
soon as
spark-
that happened,
Just take a
no
spark
more.
plug wire off.
Yeah.
No more. It's pedal to the metal all the time with this lady.
And that's all
Wheelies.
you're really doing it for. You're not doing it to win a trophy. You're
Right.
mainly doing it to have as much fun as you can have.
Oh,
in-
absolutely.
In 6 seconds.
Time is limited. You know what? I'm not guaranteed tomorrow. I want to just go as fast as I can, making up for lost time. I wish I would have started young,
I know.
but I didn't. And
Hey.
so I'm going to make the most out of these last years of my life.
I didn't get into radio and TV till I was 50. So,
Same with me, racing 51.
Yeah. So we're in a group here that, except
Yeah.
for this little
Yeah.
peanut.
Yeah.
12 years old.
And I have to tell you, I met them Thursday night, and Friday I went out to the track to go see Holly, one of the racing girls, and I became a huge fan of this boy.
Oh, right?
I
And
love it. And the
instantly.
family.
Yeah.
Love that.
Well,
Yeah,
and that's
instantly.
now you've learned that's what motorsports is all
Yeah,
about.
absolutely.
It's about family.
Yep.
Whether you're on the track or off the track, everybody will help you
Yep.
get from point. Now, you've got, like I said, Irwindale, everybody needs to go to IrwindaleSpeedway.com. Check the schedule, see what's going on, support this track, because I'm telling you right now, once it's gone,
Yeah.
it's gone.
So I hear it's
Right.
easy to get to, right, Paul? Paul, you may I
Yeah, you're the
just
driver.
assume you drive Kelly and Stacy?
Yeah,
Who's
I'm
Stacy?
the delivery guy.
Yes.
Kelly's husband.
I'm known as Kelly's husband.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's yes, listeners.
So, yeah.
When I walked up, I go Paul, right? And he's all Kelly's husband.
Yeah.
I go Paul, right? He goes yes, but everyone knows me.
Yeah,
as
so literally you can see the Irwindale Race Speedway sign from the 605 freeway.
all right,
And
all
it's
right.
just south of the 210, just north of the 10. Major freeways, right off the freeway, Live Oak exit. And it's super easy to get to, super easy to get in. It's $40 and run what you brung.
So I've been to NHR stuff, and you can walk right into the pits at Irwindale. Can
This
I
one
walk
you
right
can
into
as
the
well,
pits?
yeah.
Oh, fun.
Yeah, we have lots of kids come by, little girls that watch her. She loves the fans. When she comes back from her run down the return road, it's right next to the fence where the fans are at.
Oh, yeah.
And
And
this
they
is-
applaud her. They love her. The women come over. The little kids come over. We got Hot Wheels. We pass out to the little boys.
You have a
Bracelets
horn?
we pass out to little girls.
On her car? Does
No,
Stacy
she
have
has
a horn?
something special. Listen to this.
What does
What do I-
Stacy
Well,
have that's
do you have a
special?
horn on the car?
Oh no! But the fans love when you rev it, so they'll make a motion like do it. And I'm like, fine, womp 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 womp, all the way down the return road.
And then you're out of gas when you get back to the pits. You got to fuel
always make
back
sure
up.
we have enough gas for that.
Well, that's her signature now.
Yeah, that's her signature. And
And I didn't do it on purpose.
so every Thursday night is the test and tune.
Okay.
And it's a blast. I mean, by the time the night ends, there's probably about 100 cars out there.
Oh, how long
Waiting.
does this last?
It's from 5 to 10 at night.
Okay, even with the time change, doesn't
Even with the
matter.
time
Plenty
change,
of
doesn't
lights.
matter.
Do they cut you off at
There's
10?
plenty of lights. There's beautiful lights. They'd spend a lot of money on lights in the parking lot, actually. It's
And
really
would we
a great
hear something
venue.
as a spectator? Are they announcing your name or are
Oh,
they
yeah.
announcing anything?
Yeah.
Okay.
We have
No,
Bob,
they got a really good
Bob
sound.
Beck.
Yeah, Bob.
Hey,
Remember Bob?
yes,
We had him
Bob
on the
was
show.
Right here.
Yeah.
Okay.
I always say, Bob, thanks for making us famous, because he's like, okay, here's a Dodge, here's a this, here's Kelly Anderson coming up. She started racing in 2019. Gives them the whole rundown about me.
Well, and
It's
that's what
awesome.
announcers are supposed to do.
I love it.
Yeah, because that's what gets the fans excited. That's what gets them, is involved as well.
Can you hear it with your helmet on? Or oh, okay,
I
you
can't hear
about
anything,
it?
but
Okay.
I see the videos, and then I can hear it in the
All
video.
right.
I'm like, oh, that's adorable.
Yeah, I know.
So along with the Thursday nights, there is the bracket racing, which is Summit. So
All
it's
right.
an NHRA
It's
fully
legit.
approved, and
Yeah.
the track is NHRA approved. I mean,
Right.
it's a member of the NHRA
And it is an 8-mile track.
8-mile track. But they also have weekend events, whether it's motorcycle club, the little import vehicle clubs show up. Any
Volkswagen.
event that happens, Volkswagens, trucks, any event that happens, they also include drag racing that day. So Saturday and Sunday,
okay.
even if you're just testing and tuning still, you can go down there and run
And
your
the public is allowed to.
public's allowed.
spectate all of
$40,
Oh, they
run
want-
what you brung.
yeah.
$20 for admission. It's
It's $20 for admission.
It's only
that's
$20
it?
bucks
40
for
is to
admission.
run
40
it.
is to run what you brung as many times as you can. I mean, it's that's why we fell in love with it. That was the beginning, and then it was the community, and then it was the cars. And
I'm
now-
having a flashback to Bailey.
Yeah.
A good flashback
Oh,
to Bailey.
yeah.
$40 and he got to run it and fall in love.
Right. Oh, yeah. He did so good, too. He was adorable to watch. And he brought us back to when we started racing. Being in the staging lanes, hanging out.
Yeah.
You know, the community, like you said, that's why we created the gorgeous Irwindale Racing Ladies.
Right,
We
right.
wanted everyone to feel this joy
Sure.
that we found at the track.
Right. And you never know. They may get into a car.
Yeah.
So, have you raced? Did you race back in the day? Is that
No, my father raced.
Sister's shaking his head? No, I
So
don't
the
know
time
what
I was 7-8 years old, I started going with my dad to the old Irwindale Raceway.
Oh.
So he's one of the few guys that raced at the original Irwindale
Uh-huh.
and then raced in this current Irwindale in the same car.
Gotcha.
But I would go and just watch as a kid.
All right. So
But
we got
I have never driven a race car now.
not even this,
not
not even the
Stacy?
Camaro,
I just drive it in the parking lot a little bit, and that's
He
it.
pulled.
And up on
Oh,
the-
you do?
and up on the trailer.
Up on the trailer, yeah.
All right.
even drive up on the trailer. I trailer along.
Sponsor time.
All right, let's
he's
do
allowed
this.
to.
First, we'll do you.
Okay, we're going to do my husband, Paul, Maria Link, my right-hand gal, Tony Thacker, my marketing mentor, Martin Charles Racing, Reggie Humans, my tuner, MVP Auto, SoCal Nitrous and Race Fuel, Aeromotive Fuel Systems, Willwood Disc Brakes, Total Cost Involved, Texas Speed and Performance, CP Carrillo Arias Pistons, Quality Powder Coating San Diego, Gearhead Solutions, Grand Tire Cavina, G-Force Racing Gear, Harut Kandarian, Jaime Carrillo, and I'm a brand ambassador for Redline Ace and Girl Power Brand.
Atta girl, she's ready.
Thank you, baby.
Now we got Charlie.
Of course, my mom and dad,
Ah,
Tim Huddleston with U Race LA, Irwindale Speedway, Sunrise Ford, Sunrise Racing, Ryan Partridge, Ricky Schlick Racing, and last but not least, Bob Brincati.
You said Ricky Slick Racing?
How cool is that?
I like that name.
All right.
like
So, do you have a social media handle?
Yes, the Charlie Show 1. That's the number 1 on Instagram.
And how about you?
Full Throttle Fabulous on Instagram.
All right.
That's me.
It's been a blast having you guys in. We'll definitely do it again. You just got to go through the boss.
Awesome.
Oh,
Right here
that
on FM 96.1 AM 1170.
The answer.